Welcome to Framework Fortune and welcome back to the Framework Fortune community. I'm your host Ben, and I want to say thank each and every one of you for all the support that you have given the channel and the new crypto channel. We just got over 6,000 subscribers here on the Framework Fortune home channel, and that is all because of the great work that you, the whole community, do by liking, sharing, subscribing, being active, discussing your trading strategies, asking questions, answering questions. All of that helps build this community. So, since we just passed that 6,000 mark, I think it's about time for another giveaway. Be on the lookout very soon for a giveaway video with instructions, and there will also be a giveaway on the Framework Fortune crypto channel as well. So if you haven't went and subscribed to that channel, go make sure you subscribe to it so you can be a part of both giveaways and have two chances to win. But once again, I think I can speak for the entire Framework Fortune team. We really do appreciate you. Now let's take a look at some stocks. So today was a very interesting day in the market. The Reddit traders, the Wall Street bets traders, all of them disappeared somewhere. AMC crashing, Clove pulling back, all of them dropping. And not only that, the entire market. As you can see here, the SPY, the S&P 500, hitting the top of that resistance that it's been trying to break. It did make a new high, but sold off the rest of the day. Tomorrow, we are going to see this pop out of this triangle. The stock market is either going to have a decent pop or we're going to see a drop. And since the inflation reports came out and traders and investors weren't too happy about that, the market sold off quite a bit right at the end of the day, so I'm expecting another drop tomorrow. On the other hand, the crypto market is rebounding. For those of you out there that know, you know. So on to the top Nasdaq gainers. Aemd, which I did not buy in the live stream because I made a couple other trades, but I bought it on Webull. I held this all day because the 20-day moving average held up until right at the end of the day, but buyers still came in and pulled it back up there. It has since dropped in after hours, closing at about 9.53. So I've got 50 shares that I'm holding. We'll see what happens in the morning. I'm probably going to be up early pre-market so I can make sure this thing does not crash out the bottom. I did have another chance to lock it in up here at 12, but it really looked like it was going to break. So I held through everything as buyers kept trying to hold it up. It looks like it wants to break 12, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm really not feeling good about swinging a stock that looks like this on the daily chart, because this thing could easily come way back down because it is way off the daily chart from any of the previous highs or support. Now the reason this ran is because of this PR this morning. They rose 500% in pre-market following posting of Zach's article Tuesday. Aemd first ever in vivo, however you say that, removal of COVID virus from bloodstream of an infected patient. So if they can remove it from your bloodstream, then COVID probably would not be a threat anymore. So that is very big PR, but that doesn't mean that we know this for sure. The FDA will have to approve this. So until that happens, this drug may never make it to the market. So it makes it very sketchy, but it did get a lot of hype. You can see it started going up yesterday in after hours and then just ripped this morning early in pre-market from 3 something all the way up to 18.54. It pulled back, made this little run up here to the $12 area, got rejected, ran up again, got rejected. So it's holding the 50-day on the 15-minute for now. We'll see what happens with it. BXXY, another OTC, no volume stock. Same thing there, no volume on that. CLNE, this looks like it may be a part of the social media hype. It got a quick pop this morning and then really didn't do too much else the rest of the day. Just some little pops here and there. NCTY, no PR at all. It's been riding on the 20-day, it looks like down here. Had a little move up, kind of random move, and hit the 200-day, and that was it for that one. So CTEC is the first organization to successfully pass the Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification Level 3, and whatever else all these other big words and agencies in the government mean. But basically, it was some good PR. They are probably going to get some money from the government, and it's got a nice move from $1.90 all the way up to $2.85. Very quick pop. Same thing as all the other stocks, though, the rest of the day just kind of selling off. WROX, I actually did trade today, but I got greedy and did not lock any profits in. You can see I got in there at 222, right around here, rode this thing all the way up to that 250, which I was looking for. And I really thought it was going to break, but I was wrong, so it came back down, hit my stop loss, took $11 loss there. It's been a hot market all week, so I was kind of expecting it to still be a hot market, but surprise, surprise, we did have a pullback. KNWN, nothing there, just another OTC, low volume. JAGX getting a move today. No PR today, but just bouncing right up this 20-day all day long. And you can see, though, on the daily chart where the green line, the 20-day moving average, crossed over all three of these other moving averages right through there. So when you get those crossovers, you get a bullish move. Didn't need PR, just had a nice chart pattern. And then we got TCAT. So over the last little bit, it seems that NFT related stocks got some pushes up. Now, there's some news of the first NFT blockchain social media platform released their NFT launchpad today. So I'm assuming it has something to do with that. And the crypto market starting to rebound. We may see a lot of movement, and what I'm expecting, move back into cryptos from these meme stocks. And this is kind of validating that. So we'll see. On to the NYSE, you can see GEO had a nice pop today, started running in pre-market, went sideways for a while, but never dropped below this 20 days, so buyers came in and pushed it from 8 all the way up to 11. Nice rip there. And basically the news is that it soared on a short squeeze. So probably more shenanigans going on. But by the end of the day, the shorters win out when the whole entire stock market drops. So I'm sure there's a lot of people who lost some money today. I lost a little bit on a couple of my trades. But depending on how my swing trades work out tomorrow, I may be back in the green. Next, we got WPG, which has been running the last couple of days. I think I even pointed to this one maybe yesterday and said this was kind of in a flag or something, crossing over that 100 and broke over the 200 days. So nice move there, just continuing this move from the beginning of June. SPI, pretty low float, 23 million, and it looks like they initiated production of third-gen drivetrain products. So we've been seeing that some of the automotive stocks have been getting hot. So with that news, it did pop in pre-market, 638 up to 11, actually 12, and then it just sold off the rest of the day. Just not looking good. The 20-day didn't even cross over the 50. It just kind of hit it. So I don't know. This could be one to keep an eye on just because of the low float and the action it got today. But at the moment, this is a pretty wonky looking candle. So next we got CVO. There's no news for why this started ripping, and it just started randomly ripping. It looks like around lunchtime from 242 to 286. Looking at the chart though, it's just been bullish. So I mean, looking at that, it's just been bouncing right off the 50-day the whole entire time. And every time it drops some, it has a bounce back. So it just had a rebound. That's all that was. There must be a lot of investors who like the stock that continue to buy these dips and average up their positions. Maybe a strong company. Next, we got CVA. Looks like this is an industrial stock. They're trading higher on a report the company is exploring a sell. So that's something. This does have some dividends that it pays out. Not a huge dividend, but the price of this stock is not that high. It's an energy stock. Energy stocks have been kind of hot, so nice pop there on this. But I'm actually going to put this one on the watch list to take a look at for maybe a longer term investment, because I do like these cheaper stocks with decent dividend yields, because you can buy more shares to get more dividends. CXW, they're saying, is trading higher in sympathy with a short squeeze on GEO group. Okay, they're peers of GEO, so GEO ran and this ran with it. Good to know. If GEO starts to run again, we can keep an eye on this one, because those both could be running at the same time. Next, we got IVR. Looks like they've got increased retail investor interest, and it pushed from about 356 and continued to run all the way into after hours to 470. As you can see, it just stayed right above the 20 the whole time. Very bullish move on the daily chart. Not quite crossed over the other EMAs, and it's getting hung up a little bit at the 200. So good move, good bounce, because this thing has been down pretty low. Actually pay a dividend as well, and that's actually not a bad dividend for as cheap as this stock is. So I'm actually going to put that on the list as well to check out. So next we got INO. They had some above average volume. The report mentioned the stock could be seeing increased interest from retail traders. It seems like every stock or every company is starting to blame retail traders for the prices going up. That could be some shenanigans. It makes me suspicious that they're pulling pump and dumps or pumping their own stocks in some way and just using the retail traders as a scapegoat. So next we got NEW. This is one of them consumer stocks again. It was just really, really low. I mean, it's hit a low a year just the other day at 168. Anytime you see a stock hit a low of the year and it's like this far away on the chart, then you're usually going to get some type of rebound. So it's probably a little dead cat bounce, or maybe investors just like it there. And the last one we got is CLF. This is Cleveland Cliffs, and it looks like they held a ribbon cutting ceremony at Direct Reduction Plant in Toledo. And whatever else is going on, looks like some more blaming of social media traders. But very nice pop today. This ran from 20.45 up to 24. Pretty decent size float, around 500 million. This thing has been bullish already though, kind of the same as that other stock we looked at. It's had some dips bouncing off of some strong EMA support, and looks like investors in this company are just averaging up as well, and it just got a nice little pop today. Maybe some retail traders saw it was moving some and pushed it up. Who knows? There's no telling with this crazy market manipulation and insanity that we have going on across the whole entire country and the world. The governments are manipulating the currencies. The people are manipulating the currencies. Currencies are turning into not currencies, and there's currencies that are coming out of nowhere that are called cryptocurrencies, and currently I feel like I'm losing my mind. But not only all of that, that sneaky YouTube algorithm is back at it again. He spray painted a you-know-what on the side of my house. Just think about it. So we got to teach him a lesson. We got to keep him in his place so he stops torturing me, because you can see I already mentally torture myself. Thank you to those who stuck around past that crazy rant just now and are still watching. But smash that algorithm and his tiny little like button. We'll be back tomorrow morning for some more live day trading. We'll see what the market looks like, but I'm expecting it to be red and probably slow. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.